What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News.
Proverbs 26, verse 27. Whoever digs a pit will fall into it. If someone rolls a stone, it will roll back on them. It's funny how sometimes the people you would take a bullet for are the ones behind the trigger. From Yovana. Well, Nene Tut, she was digging a hole for Cynthia Billy. And she ended up falling in it. She and Yovana. However, Yovana been doing interviews, okay? If you missed my part 1 and part 2 of this whole Snakegate situation and all of the receipts and all of that, I am going to put the links in the description below. Click it and watch both of them. I'm not going to spend too much time on the snake mess because I've already invested 2 long videos into it, and then more videos before it was revealed that, you know, this person lied and that person lied and all of that. So go ahead and watch those videos. You can also click the Real Housewives of Atlanta playlist to watch all of the videos that I've posted about this topic, okay? But let's get into my review of the bonus episode. First of all, Portia once again saying that she slept with Dennis. Why don't Portia just come out and admit that they never broke up? I kicked him out. It's all for Bravo. It's all for show, just to prove that, you know, she's strong and she did it. I don't think Portia ever left Dennis. That's just my opinion, okay? And, you know, she stayed. And that's why Dennis is so comfortable to be like, you know, she's not going anywhere and I can do whatever I want to do. That's why, in as much as nothing sexual and physical happened in the 4 a.m. at the diner video, the fact that it didn't register to him that I'm engaged to Portia Williams and I'm at a diner at 4 a.m. regardless if it's a business meeting and he's the owner of the club and he's into nightlife and this is the only time he had for whatever the case might be, there has to be something that register up there that still doesn't look appropriate to be somewhere at 4 a.m. with 4 different women. And that's why Dennis can say, you pay for the wedding and, you know, and basically move the way that he's moving, because it was almost like, yes, I cheated, I took the ring back and I blame you for the reason why I cheated, but yet every time that I want to get intimate with you, you give it to me. So that I don't think they ever broke up, okay? It was all for Bravo. I don't think Portia and Dennis need to be getting married. What do Portia see in Dennis? Because he in cute, smart, and he out here bleeping animals? Money. Portia needs to get rid of Dennis because she can't think straight. She gathers all those cookies away from Dennis and leaves PJ in her carrier on the kitchen counter. Wow. And Dennis forgot he had a kid at all. Dennis has embarrassed Portia more than enough times, both privately and publicly. Let his bleep go. Portia too fine to let Dennis bleep and sour bleep be saying anything other than yes ma'am to her. So Portia's storyline this season was Dennis' infidelities and QueenYa's every move. Got it. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody said it. Whew, every episode Dennis is on, he gives me more and more Detroit bleep boy vibes. I want to tell my good sis Portia to run. Watch out, girl. Portia is not playing with Dennis. He wants to hurry up and get married with no wedding. All of a sudden, something ain't right. Dennis cheated and now he's embarrassed to have a wedding. Portia, leave him. Portia, Dennis don't want a big wedding because he know it's going to be public and all his side chickens, head girlfriends will expose his lying hot dog eating. Yeah, coming in. Portia doesn't seem to realize that Dennis wants to lead and he wants her to trust him to lead. That means allowing him to buy a house for his family, not moving into his woman's house. That doesn't make him feel good as a man. Portia, get rid of Dennis. You'll be way better off doing this by yourself and co-parenting. You already cheated on Portia and wear tracksuits to formal events. Dennis, the least you can do is plan and pay for a flipping wedding. Portia, Dennis is a player from Detroit. He likes to have a house. It's amazing that Dennis pretty much just got out of the doghouse and isn't kissing the ground. Portia walks on. She wants a wedding. After you cheated, then she's getting the wedding and you're paying for it. We teach people how to treat us. While reading that tweet, I meant to say movement, not move. So just had to correct myself real quick. Now let's get into, Cynthia Bailey and QueenYa friendship and everything else that happened on the episode.
The conversation Cynthia had with QueenYa about the girls betting on their friendship not working out further proved my point, okay? After the dinner in the sky, Cynthia had a private and personal moment with QueenYa and Candy. They were connecting, talking about their friendship, and everything was cool. That was Cynthia's perfect moment to let QueenYa Moore know how she felt, if her feelings was really hurt, and if Bravo really showed exactly everything that happened, okay? Crickets, nothing. I've traveled a lot of places, but I've never experienced that before. It was great. It was nothing but amazing compliments and just great conversation between friends. That's why I'm saying that Bravo desperate attempt to keep QueenYa in this villain role is disgusting, because Cynthia is a grown 50-something-year-old woman who I am sure knows when her feelings is hurt. You know what I'm saying? And all of that. Whether she wants to discuss it on camera or not, she's had a lot of moments of privacy with QueenYa and never addressed certain things because she knows her friend and didn't feel hurt in those moments or didn't feel like her friend was being malicious. Now here comes the producers. Portia and Tanya, go ahead and say something, and Cynthia, you have to do it. And Cynthia trying to keep her peach. Girl, I'm sorry. I have to throw you on the bus again, but I got to keep my peach. I don't really have much going on this season. So let's just go ahead and have the conversation. And QueenYa is very smart. This satisfaction that all of you are looking for me and this girl to have a fight and all of this, we're not going to do it in front of you. Even if we do have a fight, it's not going to happen. I'm going to apologize and piss all of you off even more. Okay? I keep telling everyone, whenever a new person come and they add something fresh to the group, everyone is like all up on them, whatever. But QueenYa is sneaky, she's fake, and that's just what it is. For the past 2 episodes, regardless if you're saying, well, QueenYa Moore deserved the jabs because she did A, B, and C. But my thing is, if you claim to be this positive love and light, I don't care if you hurt me or whatever, that's not my mood. I'm this positive person, I'm moving forward. Then you won't come to the parties. She went to a Portia event and she and Nene both talked about rumors in the blog, right? About QueenYa, okay? Then she goes to a Candy event and then brought drama again, trying to say that Nene is an amazing friend. Girl, we saw Nene make you cry. We saw Nene make both of you cry on a few occasions on this show. So we know Nene ain't nobody's friend, okay? I don't know who they're trying to convince. It's your second messy moment. Your third messy moment, we already know, you even admitted it. This is me being messy with the whole wig situation. She's that nice nasty. I'm going to be nasty, but I'm going to pretend to be this love and light 2.0 and bubbly and all of that. And my bubbly spirit is going to take the attention away from the fact that I am really messy. Then, if you notice this episode, she basically said, let's have a moment of silence for basically having our men in the house with us, because she know that Mark Daly is in New York and not with QueenYa in Brooklyn. If QueenYa was the one who said that about somebody else who did not have their man in the house, it would have been a big deal. But Tanya says it and is, yes, Tanya, my point. She's messy, okay? His restaurant is not open in a sit-down situation, but he's still there, to go and then help in the hospitals and all of that. But Tanya took another dig again at QueenYa. So the thing is, no one's saying that Tanya shouldn't take her digs, but own it. Own it that you're with the ish and stop pretending like you are this, I don't get into drama when you are into stuff like that. That's why I support my girl Kenya more. There's not going to be no backstabbing. You know when she's coming. You know when she's not here for you. There's no the fake stuff that's going on. That's why you see every season Nene is going through stuff, or these girls are going through stuff, because they're not real with each other. It's all of this fake and backstabbing stuff, and that's why right now Nene is going back and forth with Giovanna on social media. This whole we're gonna fix stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So anyways, and as long as Tanya stay on this show, she will eventually be exposed. She's already been exposed to me, but you know, people are so blinded by hate with Kenya Moore that they have a little selective outrage that is directed to Kenya, and they are missing all of the mess that Tanya is doing. So that's that. You know, I mean, come on, Lake Billy. No shade to Mike Hill, beautiful home. His townhouse look amazing, especially living out there in California and all of that. But I mean, you can't beat the view at Lake Billy, the space, just all of that to that. But hey, anything for love. So kudos to Cynthia Bailey if she chooses to completely sell her house and move to her fiance, soon-to-be husband, townhouse. Maybe they might get a bigger home, but whatever the case might be, kudos to them. Like I said, Kenya have no problem saying, look, I was wrong for this part of the situation, so I apologize for calling you the C word. However, I do not apologize for bringing the actual person who said your man cheated or told her some lies. Why am I going to listen to all of these different women and back and forth stories when I can bring the source and the source can tell you exactly what happened? I'm not apologizing for that. Also, you came for me. Now here's your payback. Whatever. You don't want to accept it, that's fine. I didn't have to apologize to you in the first place. I was just being nice. Eva called me out here. Kenya looked stunning in that moment in her all black, beautiful. All right. And they had that conversation. Love, Candy, and Kenya and Cynthia, whatever they got going on, love their sisterhood, even though I gave them the side eye all the time when they constantly throw my girl on the bus. But I'm here for the sisterhood. Another thing is that, you know, Portia is crying over a text, remixing the story, lying on Kenya, but had no problem sitting on the bed with Tanya and trying to drive home to Cynthia Bailey why she shouldn't be friends with Kenya Moore and why Kenya Moore is this terrible person, and their plan failed miserably. Okay? It didn't work. Whether those two, Cynthia and Kenya, whether Kenya see through Cynthia, you know, flip-flopping, whatever, but she's also very smart. She's not going to play her cards. You know, she's not going to let you see her hand, man. This is chess, not checkers. She's not going to let you see that, oh, Cynthia and I have cracks. No. They'll figure it out. Imagine Kenya Moore going to Shamia and saying, I think Portia is a bad friend because of A, B, and C. Oh my gosh. Portia supporters will swear up and down, I don't care how bad Shamia is to Portia. Kenya is not your place. You are so desperate. You want to ruin their friendship and all of that. But all Kenya said was, Shamia texted me, and all hell broke loose, and Portia is lying to Nene, remixing the story, and all of these different things. Like, I'm sounding like a broken record, but I'll say it again, which is the reason why I don't fall for the selective outrage, okay? Y'all don't get to pick and choose what to be outraged about. If you keep it fair, okay, and call people out on their BS, then I will understand. But it shouldn't only be this outrage because Kenya said or did something. Or smell the roses and positivity when Portia does the same thing and even worse. So moving on from that. Did y'all see the look on Nene's face when Giovanna basically said that I don't want to lie anymore, there's no audio recording? And I just said this because she was still kind of covering for Nene in that moment. She was still covering for her a little bit. You know, she didn't want to say all the way that Nene said for us to do this. Now, my thing is, your integrity is still flawed because, okay, let's just say allegedly Nene told you, let's come up with this plan to bring Cynthia Bailey down. The fact that you still went along with it. Okay, and that's what you're going to hear in the last video I just did. Go ahead and watch it, okay, on Giovanna and Nene's situation. Regardless, you still participated. So Nene is still wrong. Go ahead and read this tweet to you. I mean, QueenYa gets blamed for everything. Everything. This person wrote, QueenYa done made Mark out to be the bad guy and she's such a victim, but he bringing some other stuff to the light in this behind the scenes. What done come out in the wash comes out in the rinse. Okay. Did QueenYa put a gun to Mark Dilley's head to be disrespectful on national television? Was Mark Dilley words someone else's voice, or did he say those things to his wife? I will understand if QueenYa was crying and complaining, but then when Mark Dilley came on camera, he was an angel. Like, he came downstairs in the kitchen and made her breakfast in bed, and he was just this amazing husband and all of that. Then I get it, you can say something like that. But the man was a jerk. Yes, he was frustrated. My thing is, regardless of the reason why Mark Dilley was frustrated, be it because of the camera, whatever the case might be, that still doesn't give you the right to speak to your wife the way how you spoke to her on a few occasions. That still don't give you the right to completely dismiss her feelings. Now, the woman that you defended against your wife is over here saying that basically, sir, you will go along with a fake marriage and talking about, your daughter and all types of stuff. So it's like, even someone else can take a gun and shoot somebody, and these people will still find a way to blame it on QueenYa. Isn't that something? Whenever Mark Dilley was coming at QueenYa in a negative way, I saw it as he's a real man. He doesn't take no itch. He's an honest man. QueenYa met her match. So the real and honest man will then go along with a fake marriage? It's like y'all contradicting yourself. And whenever something is going beautiful in your life, it's fake. But when something bad happens, the bad part have to be real. One moment they're not married, but then the next moment, yes, they're getting a divorce. That's what you get, QueenYa. So which one is it? Like, QueenYa soon to be ex-husband, but I told you, I said she wasn't married in the first place. Anyways, it was a cute moment. I'm glad it made TV. Brooklyn, it was nice to see. It was nice for people to finally see that Mark Dilley does want his wife. He does want to go on vacation with his wife. He loves his family, okay? A man who's feeling the opposite way doesn't beg his wife to go on vacation and say things like, you're busy, I can't see you, and all of those things. Now, the cookie lady scene, we're like, wouldn't it be funny if the cookie lady end up going behind QueenYa's back and start trying to do stuff with Mark? I'm like, cut through soap opera. But anyways, yes, the cookie lady scene, it revealed a lot. Tanya got up and left, but I'm not sure why Bravo just cut it there, because I heard not only did she get up and leave, that she was screaming. It was a mess. Even had to chase her down, all of that. But like I said, when Bravo have you like Dr. Jackie, it took them a while to show Dr. Jackie little spicy side in a role. But when they cast you in a role of you're the peacemaker, you're going to be the villain, or you are the love and light 2.0, or you are this, they're going to edit your scenes. They're going to always show you. There's no way Tina just got up and then boom, we cut the camera. She went somewhere, something happened, but anyways, my thing is, Bravo, you have an employee that no matter how many times embarrassed her, she's been ganged up on, lied on, she still comes to work all the time, okay? Give you everything. Why these people are being fake? She's the realest on the show, and yet The people you are covering up for and protecting are the ones who keep giving you the finger. Nene walked out on a reunion. QueenYa should have been mad that Bravo cut out an entire scene of her talking to Shamia to make it look like she went to provoke Nene. But she went to the reunion and she sat in her seat for how many hours they shot for. She didn't run like Nene. I mean, y'all don't bow down to her. Yes, she was suspended at the beginning. But I think that Bravo allowed Nene to hang herself one last time for them to say, see, she walked away again. She thinks she run the show. She gotta go. Not only did you walk away from the reunion, then you went on social media, did videos, and released text messages, basically taking away from the platform. You should have provided that information to us. I think Bravo felt like, oh, she wouldn't get an attorney. We gonna let her hang herself. It was a decent season. The current production team used to be fired. Wishing all of the girls the best. The end of here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.